high school bully applied for a vice president role at my company, so I conducted the final interview myself just to see if he had changed. And then I let him destroy his own career. 15 years ago, I was the nerd at Northwood High. I spent my lunch breaks hiding in the library because a guy named Jason made it his life's mission to make me miserable. He shoved me into lockers, knocked my books out of my hands, and gave me a nickname that humiliated me for 4 years. I graduated, moved away, and founded a cybersecurity firm that recently went public. Last month, HR sent me a short list of candidates for our new VP of Sales. I froze when I saw the name, Jason Miller. Same high school, same graduation year. It was him. I could have just thrown his resume in the trash, but I wanted to know if he was still the same person. I told HR to bring him in for the final round, but I gave them strict instructions. Do not tell him the CEO's name. Just say he is meeting the founder. Jason walked into my office wearing a $3,000 suit, oozing arrogance. I was sitting with my back to the door looking out the window. When I turned around, he didn't recognize me. I had lost the glasses, hit the gym, and grown a beard. To him, I was just a paycheck. The interview started well enough. He was charming, confident, and clearly good at sales. But then I decided to test his character. I asked him, "At this company, we value empathy. Tell me about a time you had to deal with someone who was weaker than you." Jason laughed, a cruel, familiar laugh. He leaned back and said, "Honestly, I believe in survival of the fittest. Back in high school, there was this kid, total loser, always had his nose in a book. We used to toughen him up by tossing his backpack in the dumpster. It taught him resilience. I don't coddle weak links. I eliminate them." My blood ran cold. He was actually bragging about traumatizing me to impress me. I looked him dead in the eyes and asked, "Do you remember that kid's name?" Jason shrugged. "No idea. Probably flipping burgers somewhere." I smiled, picked up my nameplate from the desk, and slid it across to him. It read, CEO, my full name. I said, "Actually, Jason, that loser runs this building, and he didn't learn resilience from you. He learned it in spite of you." The color drained from his face. He started stammering, trying to backtrack, saying it was just a bad joke. I stood up and opened the door. I said, "I don't hire bullies, and unfortunately for you, I know everyone in this industry. I'm gonna make some calls." Jason walked out looking like he was going to be sick. I called 3 of our competitors that afternoon. He's still unemployed.